Namaste children. Today we are going to discuss about the electric current and its effects. In our daily life, we observe many things which are working with the help of the electricity, like glowing of a bulb, running of a fan, refrigerator, washing machine, everything which is because of the electricity only. We can't imagine our life without electricity. It has become a part of our life. Then how this electricity will works? How this electricity were generated? This electricity is generated in many ways, like solar panels, means the light rays which are coming from the sun, which are falling on the solar panels and are converted into the electricity, and thermal power stations where coal can burn and as well as it will produce the electricity. Hydroelectricity. In dams, we will observe that is turbines will be there. By flowing of continuous water in the dams, electricity also can produce. Like this, many are there. Then this electricity is converting into many other forms also. From many forms, the energy is taken and converting into the electricity. This electrical energy, again it is converting into other forms. Like electricity can convert into, means electrical energy is converting into the light energy, like tube lights, and can converting into heat energy, like geysers, and it will run fans, so wind energy, like this many forms are there. So electricity can be produced by taking various helps, and this electricity can convert into another forms. So we can say that this energy neither be created nor be destroyed, just it will be convert from one form to the another form. Now let us discuss about the electric current. Electric current. You know that is batteries are main source of electric current. When we are connecting a battery to the external circuit like bulb, the bulb will be glow. Then how this bulb is glowing? Because there is a constant flow of electrons will be there. Because of the flow of electrons, the bulb will be glow. Now the electric current, this constant flow of electrons through the conductor is nothing but electric current. If you take any conductor like copper wire, in this the flow of electrons will be there. The flow of electrons will carry the energy from the battery which is attached. Because of this battery, these electrons will gain the energy and they will move one after other in an ordered motion. The ordered motion of the electrons we can call as electric current, and it is denoted with the letter of AI, and having the units of SI unit of electric current is ampere. Unit is ampere, and it is denoted with the letter of A. Conventionally, the electric current will start from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the battery. Now we need to discuss about the electric circuit. As we told, that is battery is a source of electrical energy. This gives the energy to the electrons to flow in ordered motion. That is called electric current. Then what is in the electric circuit? Electric circuit is a path where the electric current can flow. Look at here. Here I have one battery or cell having the plus and minus, and which is connecting with the help of the connecting wires to a bulb. Here, this bulb will glow when there is a proper flow of the electric current is there. Here, if you observe, this bulb is taking the current and these connecting wires are helping for the electric current to flow through the circuit. Battery is a source of energy, electrical energy. So the connecting wires and the electrical energy usable or electrical appliances we can call as components, and this is also called as a components. The electric circuits are of two types. If this flow of current, electric current is get disturbed, if there is any breakage is there, then it is called open circuit. Let us see how it will be. Open circuit and closed circuit. In open circuit, the flow of electric current will be broken or get disturbed. So, if any breakage is there in the circuit, for example, this wire got damaged, then the flow of electrons get disturbed, electric current get disturbed. So, the bulb will not glow. Now, if you observe this, if all the components and the battery are fixed properly, then the electric current will flow in a proper way. If it is flowing in a proper way and reaching to the destination like bulb, which uses the electric current and will glow. So, now what is the conclusion here? A closed circuit means if there is no any breakage in the electric circuit and the bulb or electrical appliances are using the electric current properly, then it is called closed circuit. If any breakage in the path of the electric current or electrical appliances, then the flow of electric current will not be happen properly. So this is called as open circuit. Now let's discuss about the components which we are using in the electrical circuits or electric circuits. Now components of electric circuit and their symbols. As we discussed, open circuit and closed circuit, there are some components are required for the flow of electric current, and there are some components we can call appliances also, which are using the electric current, like fan, bulb, heater, geyser, washing machine. They all are comes under to the electrical appliances. Now some of the electrical components and their circuit diagram and their symbols, now let us discuss. First one is cell. As we know that is, cell is the main source of electrical energy. This cell will give the electrical energy, by that electrical appliances can work, like small bulbs. This cell contains electrolyte in it. Because of this electrolyte, that chemical energy will be converted into electrical energy. In market we can observe like this, the cell will be like positive terminal and negative terminal. And the symbol of this electric cell is having one positive electrode and negative electrode, or positive side and negative side. Like this we can represent. Coming to the battery, the combination of the two or more cells is called battery. One after other. Means how it will be connected, sir? Like if you see, the battery will be like this, and one more cell will be connected to the negative terminal of the first cell. If you observe, this is the first cell, positive and negative. Second cell positive will be connected to the first cell negative. Like this, two or more cells are connected to each other, so that it becomes a battery. Here the energy compared to the cell, battery will give more. The symbol will be like this. Now coming to the switch. As you know that is, if there is any breakage is there in the circuit diagram, the flow of electric current get disturbed. Sometimes we require the bulb, sometimes we don't require the bulb. Then it is not possible to go and cut the wires. For that we need a component. Whenever we require, we can make it as open circuit, we can stop the flow of electric current. Whenever we require, we can close that and we can start the flow of electric current. So the device is a switch. Switch will be used like this. In your home also the switch will be like this. On off switch will be there. The switch having a symbol is like this. This is open switch. Whenever it is open, the flow of electric current will be get disturbed, stopped. Because it is open, whenever if I am connected in the circuit, then the flow of electric current will be stopped because of this. Now switch will be closed also will be there. This is the switch closed here, like this switch will be closed. So these are the symbols which is represent the switch. Next coming to the bulb. Bulb which use the electrical energy. Generally the bulb will be like this in our home, or like this it will be. The representation of the bulb in the circuit will be like this. The bulb is in off position. Whenever it is, the circuit is on, then the circuit is closed, then the bulb will close like this. So next, wire, connecting wire. Connecting wire. So connecting wire, generally we use copper. The copper symbol like this, wire will be denoted. So these are the components of the electric circuit and as well as their symbols. So we discussed about electrical components and their symbols. Now we are going to draw the electric circuit with the use of their symbols. Now here I am taking a bulb and a connecting wires, a battery, and a switch, connecting wires. So this is a circuit diagram. Now I am drawing it is in a symbolic representation. Look at it. The bulb will be represented like this, and the battery will be represented like this. And coming to the key, it is open circuit. What is this? Open circuit. This is a battery, bulb, off position, key, off position, or switch off position. Now close the circuit if I am drawing like this. Like this. I am closing the switch now. The bulb will be closed. So like this, with the help of the symbols, we can make the circuits. We discussed about closed circuits and open circuits. Now, if you are continuously running the bulb, or continuously the bulb is glowing, what will happen? Of course, we know that is when we are touching the bulb gets very heated after running long time. Then why it is getting heated? Means it is the effect of electric current. Now we are going to study about the heating effect of electric current. Because of this electric current, we are getting some uses. In that, one of the uses is heating effect. If you observe the circuit, here the bulb is there. This bulb is glowing continuously. After some time, if you touch this bulb, this battery should be a cell. The source of electric current is should be a cell. Make a circuit and wait for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, if you touch this bulb, you will feel hot. Why this is happening means with the help of one activity we are going to study now. For this, I am taking a nichrome wire and a arrangement here, 2 nails and nichrome wire is attaching here to the battery and a switch. When it is switching off, if I am touching, I am not feeling any hotness here. This is a nichrome wire. Nichrome wire is alloy of nickel and chromium. When we are closing the switching off, what is happening here? The flow of current is occurring. After some time, if I am touching this, the nichrome wire is gets heated. Then why it is happening means because of the flow of electric current, it is getting heated. Every conductor will have some resistance. What is meant by resistance? Which opposes the flow of electrons. Every material will have some resistance power. Because of that resistance power, the electric current gets stopped. Because of the stopping of the electric current, it will continuously flow, it will continuously stop. Because of that mechanism, heat will be generated. So like this, because of the electric current, we can get heat here. By this formula, there are many electrical appliances came in market. One is iron box, iron, heater, geyser, etc. etc. Like that, whatever the material, whatever the electrical appliance you take, if it is giving, the mechanism behind it is electric current. Based upon the different kind of the materials we are using in it, it will give heat here. The wire, like here nichrome wire I am using, it is giving the heat. Like some material, some conductors we are using in this heating appliances, or we can call them as elements. What we can call them as elements. Different kind of elements we are using in different electrical appliances, so that it will give different various ranges of the heating effects. You can see these elements in the glowing of electric bulb also. Not only heating effect, it will give the light effect, light also. Because of the heating. For example, if you observe the bulb is containing some wire inside. It is a tungsten. Whenever it is connected to a battery, it will be glows because it offers some resistance. This element can offer some resistance. Because of that resistance, this electric current will be opposed. Then it will be converting into heat. Again, it will converting into the light. As you know, that is heat will be converting into light energy also. So this is about heating effects of electric current. Now one question. If you are continuously giving the heat, if you are continuously giving the current, it will get heated. If it is more heating, for every object there should be a melting point. After that it will be melts. What about to this bulb? Yes, the element we are using inside the bulb also gets melted. Right? If you are giving continuous flow of electric current or heavy current if you are sending, the bulb gets fused out. Means the bulb gets damaged. So let us discuss about the fuse. Have you ever observed that is in newspapers, the news will come like this: due to short circuit, due to overload, the fire catches, the building catches fire. Like that, news will come in the newspapers. But how it will be happen? We discussed that is heating effects of electric current. Electric current can produce a heat. If this continuous flow of electric current can cause more heat, so that what will happen? It may catch the fire also. But how to prevent it? If suddenly high voltage current is coming, high energy electric current is coming, how to prevent this? For that, we have one more electrical component here, fuse. The fuse is like one of the wire only. This wire or this metal wire having the limit will decide the limit to particular level of the electric current. If the electric current is exceed more, then this wire will be melted first, so that the circuit becomes open and remaining all the electrical appliances becomes safe. See, look at here, if you observe this is a battery and as well as a bulb, and connecting with the help of the connecting wires. The filament which we are using in this bulb is tungsten. When continuous flow of this current through the circuit, this may melt also. Sometimes it will go up and down electric currents, so that also it will be get damaged. There will be a breakage of the filament also will occur, so that the bulb will not glow. For that, what we need to do? We need to attach a fuse here. If this fuse is having the limit of this bulb, initially this gets heated first, so that what will happen? It will be melt and it will breaks, so that the current will not reach us to the bulb. Like this, the fuses will be used in the electrical circuits to prevent the damage of the electrical appliances. For that, we have one activity. I am taking a battery containing of 2 to 3 cells, and I am taking the steel wool which is used to wash the vessels from the market. I can take. I am connecting in the cell in the circuit. I will give continuous flow of electric current. After some time, it will be heated and it will be melts. So here what is happening? Breaking of the circuit is occurring. So in order to avoid this kind of cases, overload of current or continuous flow of current, we need to use the fuses. Fuse is a device which will be connected to the circuit. It will be melt when the load is more. Overload current is coming, it will be melts first of all, then the circuit becomes open. When this overload current will becomes, when the two wires are attached, short circuit will be occur, though that unfortunately overload of current will becomes. At that situation, this fuse will be helpful to prevent the damages. So nowadays in markets, we are getting the MCBs, miniature circuit breaker. This miniature circuit breaker will look like a switch only. When the overload of the current is coming, this becomes off. After some time, we need to check and we need to switch on the circuit. So these are very helpful nowadays. And one precaution here, children should not see the fuse by taking out in your home. If you want to see, you can go to the electrical shop and you can see the used fuse, how it will be. So fuse and it is how it will be used, we discuss now. About how electric current will produce the heating effect. If it is excess also, how to prevent, we discuss. Now, other than heating effect, is there another effect also there? Yes. Magnetic effect. Magnetic effect. Once upon a time, a scientist named Oersted. Observe that is, this flow of electric current also shows the magnetic effect also. When he was doing the experiment with the help of the wire connected to a battery, these are the wood slits, and this is the wire which is connected to a battery, and yes, with the help of the switch. When he is doing this experiment, he observed that is, when he switch on the circuit, the current starts flowing. At that time, he brought the compass, which is having the magnetic needle inside, and which will show the north and south directions. He was wondered about this. When the switch is off or switch is open, there is no reflection in the magnetic compass. The magnetic needle is like that only constantly. When he switched off the circuit, like closed the circuit, he observed that there is a deflection is occurring in the magnetic compass. So he given the conclusion that is, this magnetic needle will give the deflection when there is a magnet near to that. Means, here this is the magnetic compass and the magnetic needle. If you bring a bar magnet of north and south, it is deflecting. Means, when there is a magnet which is coming very closer to the magnetic complex, then there is a deflection will be occurring. Now, what is the reason behind this? Here is also it is deflecting. So he given the conclusion that is, the flow of electric current is showing the effect on the compass, magnetic needle which is there in the compass. How? Means, because of the flow of electric current, it is also behave like a magnet. So here, this is also one of the magnet, it is also one of the magnet. Magnet get repulsion or attraction, so that it is showing the deflection. So, what we can give the conclusion here? Electric current can give the magnetic effect also. How can we prove it? By bringing the magnetic compass near to the current carrying wire. It will show the deflection. We discussed about how this current carrying wire produces the magnetic field. How the scientist is discovered the current carrying wire produces the magnetic field and behave like a magnet. Now, based upon that, one invention is there, that is electromagnet. Now let's discuss about the electromagnet, how it will works and how the structure it will be there. For that, I am taking a 50 to 70 centimeter of wire and which is connected to a battery. And I am taking 5 to 7 centimeter long of iron nail. After that, I am winding this wire around the iron nail like this. Along with the key. So when I am switching off the circuit is in off position, open circuit. Here I have dropped some iron nails, some of the iron fillings, small iron fillings. I am not able to see anything. Nothing is happened here. When I closed the circuit, when I switch on the circuit, these iron nails were attracted to this long iron nail. Why it is happening? Means, when this wire, a current carrying wire is attached to the long iron nail, and this is behaving like as a magnet. when there is a flow of current and it is behaving like a magnet. The structure, whenever it is rotated around the nail, we can call it as a coil also. The structure which is like coil, if any current is flowing inside, it will behave like a magnet and it will attract the iron objects, metal objects. Now I observe one thing. Again I open the circuit, switch off the circuit. At that time again these small iron filings are fallen down. Means it becomes a normal condition, demagnetized. Normal wire it is. So this principle worked in cranes. To lifting the heavier objects, they will make the arrangement like this and they will give the power supply so that the metal object which will work as a magnet and it will attract the magnetic material or metal objects or iron objects. So this is very useful principle to separate the magnetic material and non-magnetic material or iron material or steel, metal objects and non-metal objects also. So this is about the electromagnet. So we discussed that is electromagnet is the effect of the electric current. Because of this electromagnet, there are many applications of it, which is used in cranes to lift the metal objects or heavier objects. And even any small metal objects are falling in our eye, with the help of the electromagnet effect, we can take it out. In the scanning also we can use the electromagnet. Like that, many places it can be used. Now in our daily life we use, in our school also we use electric bell. This electric bell will works because of the electromagnet only. Means it is also one of the application of the electromagnet. Here this is a circuit diagram how this bell will ring. This is a switch connected to the battery, connecting wires, screw. With the help of the spring it is attached and afterwards iron bar, electromagnet, hammer, gong. When we switch on the circuit, what will happen? This electromagnets will attract the iron bar downward direction. Here if it is attached, it means it is closed circuit. If it is coming down, it becomes open circuit. When it is coming down, it will be hammer the gong. Here it is attached along with the spring. If it is coming down, it becomes like open circuit. When switch is on, it will come down, hit. Because of the spring, it will again go back. Again attach, again this will be closed circuit. Electromagnet will attract the iron bar, again will come down. So like this, in successive intervals, it will come down, becomes open circuit, again go back, closed circuit, come down, open circuit, closed circuit, open, close. Like that, this hammer will come and hit the gong. It will produce a ringing sound. When we switch off the circuit, means open the circuit, then there is no flow of current, it will not behave like an electromagnet, the ringing of the bell will be stopped. So this is the principle how the electric bell works.